Alright, what's going on guys? George here, and today we're going to be doing some quick work on the 240SX. So, as I'm sure you guys know, I have some extraordinarily ugly wheels in the 240, in the back at least. I have these weird Koenig wheels that are like really old and kind of like, not really my style, but up front I have these XXRs which are really not that bad and I kind of like them, that's why I bought them. I obviously only bought two for the fronts because 17s up front are kind of expensive compared to wheels you get on Craigslist for like $20. So I got those two up front, and I pretty much keep them up front with those tires, and they're good tires, and I've had them up front for like the last 2 years. But in the back, I've always just had these wheels, or I have some stock S13 wheels over there, and I sometimes put those on, like when I burn the tires off these. Like these have snow tires on them right now because I was doing some snow driving. But I was like, hey, I drive the car a little bit more on the road now. Might as well get some nicer wheels for the back. So, popping around Facebook, I picked up these two wheels that are 17s. You can take a look at them right here. They're not great looking. I mean, I don't really like them, but I think they look a little bit less sketchy than these half-painted Koenigs, and they kind of will make the car sit a little bit more flat. And really, what I wanted to get them for is to use the tires on these on the front, but the tires are not really the same on both sides, and I don't know if I really want that up front because pretty much keep the tires up front for everything. So I figure might as well just put these in the back and I'll have a better set of tires just for like street driving, because these are 225s and like the tires I have on it right now are 205s. So I figure a little bit more grip. They're 17s. I don't know if they look good, but from a distance it's like you might think it was nicer, and when they're spinning you can't really tell. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw them on.
Tomorrow you got walk some break. Damn. Tomorrow you got walk some break. So take your best shot.
Alright, so I don't have an impact, but I have a drill here. And I have this thing that adapts a drill to a 1/2-inch drive ratchet. And I'm going to see if I can break my wrist with it. Because it doesn't really have a clutch in this drill, because it's the cheapest drill you can buy at Walmart that's like semi-legitimate. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so now I can explain the sketchiness of these wheels. So as you can see, I've got a wheel spacer right here, which is pretty good because it gives me some nice tight fitment on my fenders that I rolled and kind of pulled out a bit and then dented in up here, which is cool. But the thing with the spacers is these wheel studs poke out such a minuscule amount right here, but it's enough so that if you don't do some sketchy stuff like this, which is pretty much, these are like universal 4-lugs you can fit on like a 4x1 4.3, which is what a 240 is, or a 4x100, which is like what a Miata is. And pretty much you can just take where it would fit on 4x100, kind of like hit it with the drill a little bit there, remove some material, and that way the wheel stud doesn't hit the back of the wheel, so it can sit perfectly flat against the wheel spacer, so we don't have any sketchy stuff happening with the wheel not being flat. So pretty much what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to do the same thing on these wheels, which is kind of like, oh no, you won't be able to sell them for anything, but it's like, I don't know who's going to buy these wheels, and it's like, I got them for $40, and it's like, I'm probably selling them for more than $40, even if I like ruin them like this. So we're going to start having some fun with the drill. So as you can see, this is the final result, and it's pretty much just like material missing from the wheel. And what the wheels are made out of is pretty soft, so just any drill bit on a drill can pretty much take care of it. This is like a 12-volt drill from Walmart, and it just made easy work of ruining the wheels. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this wheel and pop it on the car and see how it looks. So obviously right here we've taken care of all 4 of the 4x100 holes in the wheel, made them a little bit larger where they need to be larger to fit the studs off the wheel spacer on the 240. Now we're going to go ahead and throw the wheel on and see how it looks. Alright, now we can go back to the drill, break our wrists again. Good. So maybe we can drill it up because I don't think this should be this difficult to pull out if the wheel's on there straight, so. Yeah, I don't think that's so good. See, this is when the 12-volt drill kind of lets you down. Oh, yeah, you can just... Alright, so, probably not on there straight. I just want to see how it looks. We're going to put it on the ground. I feel like for $40, that doesn't even look that bad. We got some tight fitment right there. Let's see if I got a credit card. Just like, oh, that's so good. Probably won't rub. I don't know, it definitely looks more neat, and even if it's like, I don't know, it's something different. I feel like the cars look the same for so long. It looks so different with a different rear wheel. So this sidewall is actually a 45 because the tire's a 225 45 17, and up front I've got a 215 40 17, so a little bit thicker in the back and a bigger sidewall. But the front of the car is actually a little bit higher up, so it seems like the front's still a little bit higher, just like with the trend of the side of the car than the back, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and probably put this on the other side as well. Probably going to have to take this one off again and drill the holes out a little bit bigger to make sure the wheel sits perfectly flat against the wheel spacer, or we're going to have some serious issues when we're trying to drive. If the wheel's not on straight, we're going to have some situations we might not want to deal with. So I'm trying to address that issue now. So now I'm going to go ahead and prepare the passenger side wheel with the drill to go on around the studs. So we're going to start drilling now. So I drilled out the driver's side wheel a little bit more. Super cool. Looks like it'll fit now. Then I went ahead and threw the passenger side one on. No issues at all with the fitment. I drilled a lot more on this one because I knew that one didn't fit, so went all on this one. So this one's tight. I mean, it's not tight, it's just on. Gonna have to torque that one down. And then we'll put this one on, torque it down, and we'll go put the car outside and see how it looks. So these wheels, I don't know, I think they look a little bit better than the other ones, just as a set to drive on the street. And it's a 225 over a worn out set of 205s or 195s, which is what I have as burners. So just like driving on the road will probably just hook up a little bit better if I want to accelerate or something like that. So yeah, pretty happy with them. Will I ever clean this wheel? Probably not. But yeah, car looks pretty happy. Look at that. So aggressive. Alright, we're good. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.
Take a swing, half tilted on these drinks. Tomorrow you got walls to break down. 'Cause tomorrow you got walls to break down.